Greetings, YouTube. LMS Tactical here. I hope you guys are doing good. You guys like my new shirt? Just got that in the mail today. Dog hair all over it from my daughter's pug. Anyways, here's what happened. Most of you by now have either watched the Helsinki summit with President Trump and President Putin, or you're catching the aftermath. Now, what I did was I watched it this morning, and then I turned off the news because I knew that the libs were going to go insane. I just turned on Fox, and it's like 8:40 at night, and I was listening to Tucker Carlson do his thing. It only took me a few seconds, hearing a few sound bites to realize that it's, everybody's in complete meltdown over Trump, giving the impression that he was siding more with Putin than our federal law enforcement with respect to Russia's meddling in our elections. And I have a few thoughts on that. First thing I got to say is on my Twitter feed this morning, I made some tweet. I should have brought it with me, my iPad, to read it to you, but it's probably one of the most, it got the most reaction probably out of any tweets I've ever tweeted. And it had something to do with, I agree with, I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like, I agree with President Trump. Why would we trust our federal law enforcement after watching the Peter Strzok testimony and knowing all the bullshit that goes on in the FBI and our other intelligence agencies? And I said that not necessarily to be 100% factual, more to make a point, but the more I think about it, the more I think I stand by it. At any rate, I mean, it's up to like 6,500 people activate. I'm drawing a blank here. Interacted with the tweet. It's got a bunch of retweets, and my point is it's a pretty heavy. I had no idea what a big subject this was going to turn into. So I don't know all the details in terms of how the fake news and fake media, what they've had to say. I can only imagine their fake outrage and their pretend, their self-righteous bullshit. But what I did hear that really upset me, and I hope I don't get any facts wrong, but you guys probably know more than I do. I heard that I don't know if it was a former CIA chief or a former CIA head of the CIA or a sitting member of Congress, somebody that's got some pretty high power, I think it was a member of Congress, I guess, was stating, and I didn't hear it, I just heard Tucker Carlson talking about it, that they had said something along the lines of, where's the shadow government that's going to come out and make this right? And in my mind, that's basically giving a green light to a coup, to a military coup. And I think there was somebody that mentioned a military coup because clearly Donald Trump is a treasonous, this, that, and the other thing. I just now tweeted that any member of Congress or the government that even jokes about a military coup should be arrested right away as a clear and present danger to this country. Here's my point on this whole thing. Did Russia meddle in our elections? Absolutely. Have they meddled in every election, to one extreme or another? Superpowers, as a matter of just rule, just naturally try to influence one another's elections. The liberals are so fucking stupid, and quite frankly, not just liberals, but apparently a lot of conservatives are too, that are spouting off about this thing. They are acting as though this has never happened before, and that the United States has never meddled in another country's elections. If you think for a second that we don't have agents and operatives in all of the big countries and most of the little countries doing their best to get intelligence and try to get dirt on people and try to sway fucking people, we go out there and we set up puppet governments. We fucking topple Iraq. We're friends with Saudi Arabia. Obama sucked the Saudi Arabian asshole. And the fucking Democrats are perfectly fine with that. That doesn't bother them at all. Obama fucking drops off plane loads of cash to the tune of billions of dollars to Iran, who is directly responsible for slaughtering American soldiers. And the Democrats got no fucking problem with that. Hillary Clinton destroys fucking, she destroys fucking hard drives and has people destroy hard drives. Has all this shit going. Peter Strzok, that cocksucker, fucking sits there with a smug smirk on his face and fucking basically lies to a congressional investigation that's got no power to fucking do anything. And here he was fucking talking about taking down. You talk about meddling with an election. Our own fucking top federal law enforcement agency meddled in our goddamn election and tried to fucking remove the candidate that became our president. And they're perfectly fucking fine with that. They look at Peter Strzok as a fucking hero. One of those stupid assholes even suggested that he deserved a fucking Purple Heart because he had to fucking come and lie to fucking America about his dirty deeds. This is how fucking insane the world is. Our country has gotten. You know, President Putin would be a fucking inept president if he didn't try to meddle in our elections. What do you think about that? And we would be inept if we weren't trying to fucking meddle in theirs and in Mexico's elections. And you try to get the people you want elected. The people that are going to be more advantageous to your own fucking political goals and agendas. Yet these fucking liberals, you know, anybody that's over 10 years old should be able to see that the main agenda for President Trump to sit down with Putin was not to sit there and have a fucking trial about this election meddling. It is to bridge gaps that are forming between two super nuclear powers, the biggest nuclear powers on the planet. And I swear to God, I've said this before, and this is just proof of it. These stupid fucking liberals, and if you're a liberal, fuck you, man. I hate your guts, because you're fucking dangerous. You're dangerous. They would rather have us piss off a nuclear power and possibly end up in a nuclear war. So just to fucking show that Trump was wrong in their mind. That is what's more important to these assholes. These are the bottom-feeding ass maggots of society. The worst generation that has ever existed on this planet are the fucking modern-day liberals in this country. The worst that have ever sucked air off of this planet. And the most dangerous. And I think they ought to be fucking exterminated. What do you think about that? Fucking liberal scumbags. You care more about winning an argument than the fucking safety of your country. You wanted President Trump to go to fucking war, to puff up and be Mr. Badass and fucking risk going to war with North Korea, where countless people would lose their lives. And you got fucking mad when he fucking smoothed things over. Now he's trying to use common sense, business tactics, social skills, where you don't sit there next to a nuclear power you're trying to fucking smooth things over with. You don't sit there and go, yeah, I think he's fucking guilty. That's what you assholes wanted. You wanted fucking Trump to look at Putin and go, of course he did it. He's a fucking cocksucker. You know? I got respect for fucking Putin in the sense that at least he fucking said, hey, man, you know, something along the lines of, you know, I don't fucking always trust him and he don't always trust me. Look, man, it's like Trump has made very clear. You know, these guys are opponents. They're adversaries. Trump looks out for his country. Putin looks out for his. And if Putin wasn't looking out for his country, he'd be an idiot. Do I think he's a fucking asshole? Of course. Do I want to fucking see if his nuclear fucking missiles work on our fucking soil? No. So I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I mean, I guess I could understand it for these school-aged fucking millennial fucks. But some of you people over the age of fucking, let's say, 17 to 20, I mean, anybody over 20 that just wants to rat fuck Trump and talk about impeachment over this summit, you are mentally fucking retarded. And I mean that, and I'd look you right in the fucking face and tell you that. Something wrong with you fucking people. You're dangerous. I am only happy that I'm pushing 60, and I just don't want to live long enough to see just how fucked up you people are going to make this goddamn planet, starting with the destruction of this country. Like I've said before in other videos, the good news is those young millennials that are fucking sitting here believing all the bullshit they're told, they're the useful idiots that are going to be exterminated first. And it'll be kind of fun knowing that you'll live just long enough to realize how fucking stupid you people are. How fucking absolutely ignorant you people are. Anyways, that's it. Maybe next time I'll do a video on my birthday present. I've been reloading shotgun shells here. You can see 12 gauge shotgun shells. I got the Mech 600 Junior going here. And that's what I was doing last night. So yeah, maybe I'll do a thing on that. If you guys are interested in reloading videos, let me know, and maybe I'll do that. I'm no expert, but I don't mind talking about it. Anyways, hey, I still support President Trump 100%, and if you don't, fuck you. LMS Tactical, I'm out.